always ugly. They're always either ugly or fat or losers. I'm sorry. I always say, let me see your side profile. Let me see your body. Let me see your tax returns and your bank statement before you come for me.
Shut up, bitch!
I cannot stress it enough that single motherhood is not for the weak. Because the one thing that I think the hardest part about single motherhood is that you still have to be a mom when your heart is in pieces. Not that married moms don't, but single moms have to do it when they're alone. Alone all the time. And nobody to comfort them, nobody to make it better, just alone.
Oh, boo-hoo!
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me the sit rep and welcome back to the content you love to hate. Today, guys, we have Ampu already frightened at the prospect of what we're about to see. So let's give this TikTok another listen, shall we?
They're always ugly. They're always either ugly or fat or losers. I'm sorry. I always say, let me see your side profile. Let me see your body. Let me see your tax returns and your bank statement before you come for me. Okay? Because
what are the requirements?
A big fat middle finger is what I'm going to show you, right? And then I'm going to show you the way out the door. And I love how this other woman is like, oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Now, of course, this woman is not representative of women in general. This is like a parody of a woman. I'm not saying that women are like her, but a lot of women indeed follow down her path and do the same, have the same behavior, where they view men as retirement plans, walking ATM machines, you know. They see them as deals that they get benefits for being with a man. They also get benefits for breaking the deal, all right? And a lot of women follow down this path. Love is not part of the equation, guys. For a lot of the women, and especially the ones we're going to cover today. So let's jump on to our next one and see what she has to say.
I cannot stress it enough that single motherhood is not for the weak. Because the one thing that I think the hardest part about single motherhood is that you still have to be a mom.
Sorry, guys, if you were watching the video, Ampu disappeared for a moment. He was looking for his violin, but he didn't bring it, guys. Ah, damn, he left it in another room. So sadly, Ampu cannot play the violin. But just imagine he does, right? Because this is a heartbreaking moment, just absolutely destructive moment for your, you know, psychological state of mind. Let's wind it back a little because you may got distracted by Ampu. And let's go back to the sad piano music, black and white background, and this woman's terrifyingly sad story.
About single motherhood is that you still have to be a mom when your heart is in pieces. Not that married moms don't, but single moms have to do it when they're alone. Alone all the time. And nobody to comfort them, nobody to make it better, just alone. But the motherhood never stops. And that is what has made motherhood, this journey of single motherhood, so hard.
Oh, you're going to cry? You're going to cry in front of all of us? I don't care in the slightest. Anyone who's been on this channel or any other knows that this woman has been for years posting cringe like this on TikTok, right? Being perpetually the victim of circumstance. All men are evil, according to this woman's narrative. Madam, if that is the case, why don't you focus on being a damn mother, alright? This is my opinion, fight me on it, but single mothers should not be dating when they have a newborn, alright? Make your priorities straight. You can't have everything in life, which is the problem with these women, that they think that they can have absolutely everything in life all the time, and that they can make 400 mistakes, and they still think that they deserve a 10 out of 10 men while they are a single mother. If your narrative is true that all men are evil, stay at home and raise your child, alright? Now, this woman has spent whining for so many years that I think her child is in college right now. But anyway, your narrative is not true. You're picking the same men all the time. Like, guys, check this woman's TikTok, and I don't have it right now. But just, you can look her on TikTok, she's famous. And she's been whining for years. Madam, you're picking the same men all the time. Guys, this is just pathetic. Holy crap, man. These women, give me a break. Oh, he done. But maybe the men are treating her bad. Guys, she's been on it for years now. Years. Like, what are the chances that every man this woman meets is evil and bad? It's either that, it's a 50-50% chance, right? They're either good or bad. To the power of 46, which is the number of times she has attempted being with someone. Okay, you can pull out your calculator and you know, make the calculations to find out what are the odds of that happening. Or you can believe me, the source is trust me bro, but you can believe me that this woman just picks the same men, the same type of men over and over, and this is how she ends up. Absolutely pathetic state. Let's move on to our last woman for the day.
Alright, I just want to talk to the girlies who have been single for their whole lives, because I don't feel like I know anyone in that genre, right? So that instantly makes me feel like I am either weird or like I'm not normal, there's something wrong with me or whatever. But I just want to open up the...
Yeah, absolutely. You've been single your whole life. Picture this. Picture someone saying, I've never had a friend in my entire life. What would you think of that person? There is something weird, right? There's something wrong with that guy. How come you've spent your 30 years and you've never had a relationship? There's absolutely something wrong with you. Let's continue.
The conversation, because I really hope that by doing that, it's gonna invite the people who are also in the same position as me and who haven't had a relationship for whatever reason, and I just want to make you guys feel heard and seen, and you're not alone, okay? And maybe this can be a new series of, I don't know, finding acceptance in it, or I don't know. This is a journey that I'm going to go on, and I'm just going to basically bring you guys along with me. And for 25 years, I have been ashamed about it, but that's going to stop. And I'm going to utilize my platform to just show that it's fine, and that there's nothing wrong with you, and that you can have a fun, happy, healthy life without a relationship.
I mean, you can, and I do believe that there are some people that are meant to be single, and it's the best thing for them. But as a general rule, it's not normal to be 25. Okay, I thought this woman is above 30. She's 25 and not have had a relationship. And now, I hear someone will say, Hidan, isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you want in every video? And you talk about that men want women who are more innocent and more pure and they haven't been around the block. Yes, absolutely. But we're talking about two different things here, all right? Like, what men want, essentially, is women that are not promiscuous, all right? Now, yes, some guys who are religious or they are virgins, they also want a woman that is virgin and doesn't have a body count of 1. But most most men, I think, they don't mind a woman that has had 1, 2, 3, or 4 relationships even, right? Who has tried, she made the attempt, didn't work out for whatever reason. I think that most men don't care about that. What men don't like is promiscuity, all right? There's a big difference between having a few relationships that didn't work for whatever reason, but you tried, and the type of women that go to clubs and they have Tinder and they are all about the attention and all that. On the other hand, we have women who supposedly, right, this is if we believe that she really has been single. Now, of course, the most likely thing is that she's been on the dating apps and she's been on 2-year-old situationships. She just hasn't been in a quote-unquote relationship. This is why she says she's single, but she's not a virgin, you know what I mean? But let's believe the narrative that she is single and virgin at the age of 25. That speaks more about unreal expectations and high standards, right? But guys, enough blabbering. Let's just finish the TikTok and we'll get back to this.
And if a relationship comes on, great. If it doesn't, fine. Anyway, thought I'd vent.
If a relationship comes, all right, it's like the second coming of Jesus. If it comes, what do you mean if it comes? It has already came multiple times throughout your life, all right? What these women don't understand is that we live on the same planet as them, right? That we have male friends who we see hitting on women all the time. We have female friends who talk to us about how they went to throw out the trash and some guy hit on them, alright? So who is this woman trying to lie to when she says if a relationship comes? No, many situations have come. You just have been dismissing them, alright? Like, don't pretend that you don't have 10 guys on your DMs right now. Don't pretend that in high school multiple boys weren't interested in you. Don't pretend that, because we know it's not true. So a relationship or the option for one has come. You just didn't care. You dismissed the guys. You had higher standards, right? Expectations. And honestly, guys, I really don't care if this woman is virgin and she has those expectations. I may think that they are, you know, unreal or too high, but I will respect her for it, because she's a virgin. She knows where she's heading. She knows what she's doing. She has an objective, and hey, those are her expectations. But here's my problem: that there's a high likelihood that this woman is not a virgin. All right, no matter how much she says she's single. So what we have in front of us is a woman that, for previous men that have been with her, she didn't apply any standards or barely at all, right? But now she comes with these big demands of, no, I'm going to dismiss 50 guys. I've already dismissed, and I will dismiss the next 50 because, you know, relationships don't come in the way I want them to, or these men don't deserve it. Yeah, you see where I'm getting at, guys? It's like, yes, men like women who haven't messed around, but this woman has messed around most probably, and is also having these massive expectations that have prevented her from being ever in a relationship. But of course, all of these are assumptions, and you can leave me your thoughts down in the comments if you think I'm wrong, guys. Thank you for watching today's video. I'll be happy to see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye.